Okay, friends, we are learning about the country of Kenya for the 5th grade this year. And we just watched a very interesting video about some of the people that live in Kenya called the Maasai people. And one of the things that they have in their culture is that they like to make these beautiful beaded necklaces. They're called a collar necklace, and they make them out of beads. And it's been a tradition that's handed down for many generations. And they make these beautiful beadwork jewelry and necklaces and everything that they wear for special occasions and like weddings and different things that they celebrate in their culture. So I thought it'd be fun for us to create a collar necklace like the Maasai people, although we cannot bead ours because we don't have the skill, the time, or the materials to make a truly beaded necklace. So we're going to make one out of paper. This necklace is made out of a paper plate, and we're going to need just a white paper plate and some yarn and some baby wipes and our watercolor pastels. And we're going to need this little paper punch to make a couple holes in here where we tied the strings. We're going to need a pencil and some scissors. So friends, let's get to it. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we're just going to draw a circle. See, there's already a circle on our plate. Just going to draw around that with a pencil. Just trace that circle. And then we're going to make a line down here where we're going to cut with our scissors. And we're going to cut this circle out of our plate. Just like that. Don't throw away your circle because we might use this for another part of our necklace, this bottom part. See how this one I made it a little wider so that I could tie a string between it so that we could wear it or hang it up. We can hang it up for display in the gym. So I'm just going to make another line over just a little ways on each side and just cut it just a little bit bigger. All right, friends, now the next thing we need to do is we're going to flip this plate over. We're going to start coloring it with our watercolor pastels. Now, as you noticed from the video, the Maasai collar necklaces have lots of different patterns and lots of colors, so you can pretty much do whatever you want on this. I'm going to color my background with watercolor pastels, and then I'm going to add some more details with Sharpie or permanent markers. Okay, once we get it colored, remember you don't have to completely color it. If you leave a little bit of white, it's okay, but once you use the wet wipe on there, you want to try to make all the white disappear. So you're going to blend the colors. Okay, I got that blended. I would suggest that you don't push super hard when you're doing it because you kind of want the colors to still show. If you mix it too much, you won't really see the colors, they'll all smear. So if you do it kind of lightly, you can still see the colors, but it also looks like it's been painted or something. Then we're going to go back. Once this is dry, it dries really quick though, and we're going to go add some other details with Sharpie. Whatever details you want. I noticed on their necklaces that they have a lot of geometric shapes, like squares and circles and triangles. So I think I'm going to add some of those. Okay, friends, once you get your collar necklace decorated how you like it, then if you want to add this hanging piece on here, you can do that, or you don't have to. You can just leave it like this too. But this is what you do if you want to make this part that hangs down. You take the inside circle that you cut out, fold it in half, and just cut it. And then you can color this with oil pastel. I'm gonna put it on a piece of paper. By the way, when we color this, it's better to have paper under it so that we don't get oil pastel all over our table, which I forgot to tell you that. But this part, you can color any color you want. Okay, once you have this little part, then you take this, what we call a paper punch, a hole punch. And I'm gonna punch a hole, just come in a little bit from the edge. About right there. Make sure you're not too close to the edge when you punch it or it will rip through. So you gotta come in a little bit. So you got 2 little holes in it. And then you have to decide, like right in the middle of your plate, you're gonna decide where you want this to hang. You're going to take your pencil and you're going to say, well, I'm going to need the hole about right here because that's where that hole is. So that you line them up. And probably about right here. Mark it. And then remember to come in a little bit from the edge. Stick it through from the front to the back. And you could tie this right here on the back. You can flip it over and tie it, or something. You can just get a piece of tape and you can just tape it right there. And then you can cut off those extra pieces that are too long. Make a hole right here and a hole on this other side. Stick it through from the front on both sides. Turn it over, and then you can also tape that. Don't want to tie it, you can just tape it on. And there you have it, your Maasai African collar necklace. Hope you guys had fun. It's been great learning about the country of Kenya. See you next time.